Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Introduction to Bitrix24 Sites presentation. My name is Dmitry Davidov, and I'm Bitrix24 Chief Marketing Officer and your host for today's webinar. Before I get into the live demo of our new sites, let me talk a little bit about the history of our company and Bitrix24 product. Believe it or not, we were started almost 20 years ago as a web studio. So we are web professionals, and we released our first CMS in 2003. Of course, the Bitrix24 service that you're using right now is actually based on Bitrix CMS framework. And this is highly relevant because, as you know, this fall we've released Bitrix24 Sites, the free website and landing page designer that runs on Bitrix24 CMS as well. If you are located in Eastern Europe, no matter, you know about our CMS because it is actually currently ranked as #1 e-commerce CMS in Eastern Europe. And we do plan to add e-commerce capabilities to Bitrix24 sites this coming spring as well. We do have an extensive user base worldwide, and number of organizations, almost 3 million organizations rely on Bitrix24, ranging from the United Nations, for example, many government organizations, many brands that you no doubt have heard about, municipalities, cities, states, universities, museums, media companies, and of course, small mom and pop shops as well. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for giving Bitrix24 a try. And because we are an international project, Bitrix24 is available in multiple languages, and the data is hosted in various parts of the world. This is very relevant to this webinar as well, because if you're located in Eastern Europe, or just in the European Union, then there are actually laws and regulations that require that your personal data has to be stored in the European Union. If you're going to be using Bitrix24 sites to capture lead information, and it's names, emails, phone numbers, this falls under personal data. So you have to use Bitrix24.eu, .pl, or .de domains to be fully EU regulations compliant. Our Bitrix24.com data is stored in the United States, in West Virginia, and of course you are able to deploy Bitrix24 on your own server in any country of the world, because we do have on-premise Bitrix24 as well. We have been reviewed extensively by a number of publications, and maybe this is how you learned about the Bitrix24, by reading one of those reviews. And the unique thing about Bitrix24 sites is that, as far as I know, there is no other free website or landing page designer that gives you free unlimited pages and free unlimited bandwidth and free CRM and marketing tools like we do. Pretty much everyone limits how much you can do for free, and in most typical scenario, businesses use WordPress for their sites, and then they use, let's say, Gravity Forms for their forms, and the data entered in the forms ends up in a CRM system like, let's say, Zoho or Salesforce. And then when businesses want to market, like email marketing, they have to use MailChimp. So that's like 4 different tools that you have to pay for. In Bitrix24, everything is integrated, and even the free plan comes with unlimited CRM records, unlimited pages, unlimited bandwidth. So as far as I know, this is a unique offering on the market. There is nothing quite like it. Of course, Bitrix24 is much more than just a website builder or just a CRM. If you watched my introduction to Bitrix24, you do know about other parts of Bitrix24, but for this webinar, we're going to be talking specifically about our website builder and just briefly touching upon our CRM and open channels. Again, I have talked about this in my introduction to Bitrix24 CRM webinar. Our CRM can be used for a variety of purposes, but if you're interested in Bitrix24 sites, chances are you're going to be using them as lead generation and lead capture mechanism, and Bitrix24 can help you find prospects and convert them to clients because we have excellent lead management and prospecting capabilities. Let me refresh the basic idea behind Bitrix24 CRM, and it is to make your life easier because no matter what business you're in, you're using one or more of those communication channels to capture leads, to communicate with your clients, to to run promotional offers. Email is very popular. Phone is extremely important for many businesses. Social networks and messengers are growing in their importance. I have a friend whose entire business runs on Instagram. And of course, if you're interested in Bitrix24 sites, maybe most of your leads come from your website or landing pages where people fill out website forms, and Bitrix24 supports that as well. And the end result is that all of those channels, when you use Bitrix24, can be captured inside Bitrix24 CRM, and all that data is unified. I'm not going to be talking about marketing or sales automation in this webinar because I've covered it extensively in the past webinars. I just want you to be aware of the fact that the cool thing about Bitrix24 is that we have lead capture forms. They do capture email information, but of course you can run email marketing campaigns. But in addition to this, you can target those people by their email on Facebook and Instagram and Google. This option is available to you inside Bitrix24. And I'm not going to be talking about open channels either, other than the fact that they are integrated with your sites and landing pages. If you're interested, you can watch our videos about this, or you can go to Samsung's website, samsung.com/UA. That's the Ukrainian branch of Samsung. They have been using our open channels for, I think, almost 2 years, and you can see it in action there. Bitrix24 sites is in beta. What does it mean exactly? Well, the sites are fully functional, everything works, but we're still working some kinks out and adding new capabilities. This is why it's called beta. And do not be surprised if your interface looks a little bit different from the live demo that I'm going to be showing right now, because we keep adding new features and moving things around pretty much on a weekly basis because it's a beta. And let me talk about the target audience for this new product. We're targeting professional services. If you're a lawyer, if you're a plumber, if you're a consultant, if you are a yoga instructor, if anytime you need to have, like if you're a photographer, you need to have a website where you have a description of your services, maybe your prices, and you need to have contact form and other means of capturing information from people who are interested in your services. Bitrix24 sites are great for this. You can use it to create squeeze pages. You can create multiple landing pages for ad campaigns or search engine optimization pages, because it's very easy to copy pages inside Bitrix24 sites, so you can run A/B tests and just tweak a few things around. Again, unlimited pages even in the free plan. If you're interested in getting people signed up for your email newsletters, it is very popular as event registration page and webinar registration page. You can create special marketing offers like Christmas sale landing page with Bitrix24 sites. And again, I do want to remind you that if you've watched how our web forms work, we do support online ordering. We have product catalog. People are able to pay online. We have integrations with Stripe, with Braintree, with PayPal, so you can use this as well. And of course, we are going to be adding full-featured e-commerce capabilities later next year in 2018, probably in the spring. I'm not quite sure because there's a lot that has to be done. We do have a number of industry-specific templates. They're stunningly beautiful. If you've logged in and looked at them, they're very, very professional looking, and I'm pretty much in love with them. They're excellent. All of the landing pages and websites that you create are in responsive design. That means that they automatically adjust themselves to the device that they're being viewed from. This is very, very important because Google now ranks sites according to how mobile friendly they are, and you absolutely have to use tools like Bitrix24 if you want to get your share of search engine traffic. Again, I've already mentioned this, but it's a unique offer, 3-in-1, CRM plus landing page plus marketing tools. We do host your websites absolutely free of charge in Bitrix24.Site domain. Unlimited pages, unless you misuse it, unlimited bandwidth. And of course, you're able to connect the landing page or website to your own domain as well. And let me just show you the limits of the free plan. There aren't very many. You can have only one site, but with unlimited pages. Your online storage is limited to 5 gigabytes, and you will not be able to remove Bitrix24 branding or connect your own domain on the free plan. Oops, I'm moving too fast. I do encourage you to take a look at our time-limited offer, Bitrix24 CRM Plus plan. That is only $69 a month because it comes with unlimited CRM and marketing tools. And of course, you can get 10 sites on that plan with 50 gigs of online storage, which is more than enough for most of you. I don't usually talk about features that aren't available inside your Bitrix24 yet, but we are currently beta testing new features that will be available if aren't already inside your Bitrix24 accounts. You do need to go to subscription and click activate 30-day trial to access some of those tools. Email marketing is going to be available even to the free users, the new email marketing. Of course, we do have email marketing capabilities available to you already, but this is going to be a much more powerful platform, very similar to what MailChimp offers with segmentation, templates, scheduling, automation rules, so on and so forth. We are adding new capabilities to our voice broadcasting and robocalling campaigns. This is, again, very, very good because when you capture a phone number with Bitrix24, you're able to run texting campaigns or robocalling. You don't need any extra integrations. Everything is available to you out of the box. Our API is open, so you can integrate Bitrix24 with pretty much anything. And of course, the marketplace has a number of integrations already. I do encourage you to visit our marketplace as well. Just as a reminder, we do have on-premise editions of Bitrix24. As soon as Bitrix24 sites are out of beta, they will be added to on-premise Bitrix24 as well. You will get access to unobfuscated source code. This is a one-time fee. Lots of features that aren't available in cloud but are available in on-premise, like Active Directory integrations, so on and so forth. And again, very, very affordable. One-time fee of $1,500. That is actually cheaper than paying month to month for Bitrix24 professional plan if your team is less than 12 users. So if you do not have your Bitrix24 account yet, or if you have not downloaded the open source version of Bitrix24, head over to Bitrix24.com, and that is where you get your Bitrix24 account. Okay, this is probably going to be the shortest demo I have ever done because our websites are brainlessly simple, very easy to work with, and there really isn't much to explain. And I just want to remind you that the entire menu here is customizable, and if you're going to be working primarily with sites, you need to select sites as your primary tool, and then it will come up on top, and your Bitrix24 account will always open with Bitrix24 sites. Again, in the introductory webinar, let me clock in so this doesn't distract me. I do explain how you can customize Bitrix24 menu for yourself and your other users. Okay, let's create a new website. I'm going to pretend that I am a real estate agent. I'm going to create this website. And as soon as I click, I'm inside my website. Do notice how the website widget is already built in. I will show you how to enable and disable it. It's very easy to change anything. Let's say I'm in New York. Boom, done. If I want to play around with font sizes, if I want to change font styles, everything is customizable. I'm not a designer myself, so I really, to be honest with you, I have no idea what I'm doing, but this is really brainlessly simple. It's very simple. Okay, before I play around more with it, let me show you where the settings for the entire website and specific pages are available at. So in my edition, I already have them available here, but you may need to access them separately for a little while until my version becomes available to you as well. So here you can configure site, and when you configure site, you enter, you really need to enter something human looking here, like real estate demo. This is also where you can connect your own domain if you want to do that. And if I'm going to be using my website widget, I can select which widgets I'm going to use, or I can select none if I do not need any. And I have more settings here, like if I want to integrate it with Google Analytics, and you probably do. Site background, Google Maps, if you want to integrate and show your address on Google Maps. Default layouts. This setting here is if you do not want Google to index certain pages, that's where you enter those pages. And you can remove Powered by Bitrix24 branding here as well. Okay, so as far as the page settings, they are available here, edit settings. So those were the settings for the entire website. And for the settings of that specific page, I'm going to call this page 1 or page 0. That's where this is done. Here I can change, this is the rich media preview for like rich links for social media, for example. I can change image here. I can customize all this as well. And I can add meta tags for this page. Title tag, description, so this is for search engine optimization. And if you use custom CSS, this is where it's done. Crawling, sitemap, all of those options are available to you as well. Again, I'm not gonna really go into it because it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so as I've mentioned, it's very easy to edit websites and pages in Bitrix24. That's the way I prefer to do it, just simply edit in here. But here, if you click edit, you can make changes in the editor as well. Let me show you how to change background images. This is really cool. We have signed agreements and integrated Unsplash API, which provides you with lots and lots of royalty-free images, and we have integrated Google Images search as well. If you want to use search from Google, of course you can upload your own images as well. So very easy to do. Instantly you can preview how it looks like. You do not need to save anything. As soon as you click publish, you will see that your website is published. Let me show you how blocks work. So this is a visual block based editor. Well, the visual part is probably self-explanatory. It means that You don't need to write a single line of code. Anything you want to will be it's right in front of your eyes. You can see how I change things. And I'm going to link this to a specific block. Where is our agents? Okay. If I do not need anything, I can delete any block that I do not want to. I can move blocks around. There are more actions here, but let me delete this block and let me add another block, because I'm going to be talking briefly about various block types that are available to you. So the blocks that I have recently worked with are under recent items. Here you select various covers, the About Us sections, title blocks, text blocks, image blocks, gallery blocks. You will be able to insert videos in Bitrix24 very soon, or you may already be able to do this if you're watching this webinar after it's been recorded. The copyright blocks are here. The benefits blocks are here, columns, separators, various menus to choose from, so on and so forth. Very, very, very easy to do. Your team, your reviews and testimonials. This block type schedule is very popular with event managers who create Bitrix24 sites for their events, so on and so forth. The one that's tricky is the forms, and it's tricky for this reason. Let me select a form, and because it's in beta, this is how it works. I've inserted the form, but I need to reload to actually look at the form. And when you insert the form, your last active form is inserted. You will need to go to, whoops, I think I have clicked the wrong button. You need to click Edit and then select the form that you actually want to use right here. This is kind of inconvenient, but again, this is a beta and we're working all the kinks out. We're thinking how to change this to make it easier. So let me publish my website, and here it is. Here's the form. If I click here, I'm forwarded to the block that I've selected. And that's, believe it or not, pretty much everything I wanted to tell you about. That's how simple it is. There really isn't much to talk about other than let me show you how to copy pages. Very easy. I can copy page and then I can insert it either in this website or other websites in my account, but I'm going to do this. And edit settings, this is going to be page number 2. Okay, let me save. And after I save this and publish it, this is page 2. I think that was our page 1. I think it was 0. Yep. So again, if you do lots of A and B testing, if you need to create lots of SEO pages for search engine optimization, very easy to do with Bitrix24. This is it, folks. That's the webinar. I do encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we will be rolling out new features this winter pretty much every week. And if you would like to be alerted when new Bitrix24 features out, the easiest way to do this is to either visit our blog, subscribe to our social media channels and YouTube. And of course, I do encourage you to recommend Bitrix24 on Facebook and Twitter to anyone who can take advantage of our free CRM, free landing page builder, free project management, and email marketing tools that we offer. Thank you very much for watching this presentation. See you next time.